certain nights you just can't, knock down the jump shots. And I think what's really steady and consistent for us is our defense. We're able to maintain, keep the pressure on other teams, make sure they don't do the things that they want to do. So if offensively we can't continue to do the things that we want to do defensively, we certainly turn up the pressure and we force them to either turn the ball over or take shots that they certainly don't want to take.
Can both of you talk about what it was like being back on the court, facing each other for the first time in 4.5 years?
I think what you saw was, as much as we want to play, it's other players out there on the basketball court that contributes to each other's team. Pippen had an exceptionally good game tonight, as well as Steve Kerr, Bill Whittington came in, Buddha, who's 49 and still pushing 50. So we had a good supporting cast. Our guys came out and played extremely well. He may not have had the same. I looked at his team and I told him out there, I said, he has the intensity and the killer instinct in his eyes, but his team may not have the same. And I think that's something that's going to take due time for him to get his team on the same mental page as he's on, and him too. It's going to take him a couple games. He realized that. We were trying to get him ready for future games down. We were going to beat him up a little bit and get him ready for what this game provides now. It's a fast-paced game, and it took me a while to get myself back, and it's going to take him the same.
Michael, what does it mean personally for you to have him back in your league playing against him?
I think it's a great challenge for me. As you know, when I left the game 3 years ago, I really didn't have the same motivations, the same challenges, and I think quite naturally he presents that type of challenge. And like I said, I told a lot of reporters before the game, what makes this game really enthusiastic and really a hype is the unexpected. We didn't know what to expect. That's what he brings to the table, is the unexpected. And I think that's enough to keep me driving forward and rises my competitive nature even higher. So hopefully the young guys can learn from this, and I'm pretty sure in due time he's going to be able to show a lot of these guys he can still play the game. He's shown flashes of it already, without a doubt. It's just a matter of getting his rhythm down, and he's going to do that. I know he's going to work hard and get that done.
Michael,
are there any moves that Jordan that made you?
I'm sorry.
Are there any moves of Jordan that have made you now after he's come back from baseball?
Well, I thought that right now he's just playing. He's just playing his game. I think now what you see Michael is what made him the greatest is the fact that he played not only with his talent, but he played with his head. Never be fooled by Michael. Michael is a guy who works on all aspects of his game. And now what has really impressed me is the fact that he can go down low, which he wasn't doing years before, and post up, turn around jumper, spin. He got so many different things that you don't know what to do with him. So I think that's what he added to his game, and that's even made him more dangerous. Plus he can pass from that position too. So he caused a lot of problems, but he's smart. And I think when he came back, he helped a lot of young players. See, what we're trying to do, and especially Michael, is set an example, be a professional. And Michael is the ultimate professional because he keeps adding things to his repertoire, and we don't like it as opponents. Like Michael just said, they would get me ready. And you know what? I enjoyed it. I really did. That's what makes you get better. And like Michael was saying, get me in shape. See, the more he ride me, the more they're hitting me, the better I'm going to become. And
see, that's one of the things, when you're away from the game, you forget about those types of situations. And I think what was good about his participation at the power forward tonight is he probably went against the best defensive power forward in the game, physically as well as keeping the pressure on. And knowing the type of person he is, he's going to learn from that. So the next time he faces another power forward, he knows how to respond. And Dennis, quite honestly, is a very physical, good power forward. And I think it was a good test for him. So he can adjust his game accordingly as he gets his skills back.
Did the matchup with Dennis and the Magic come out basically the way you anticipated going into the game?
And like I said, it was unexpected. You don't know. I was hoping that Dennis would keep the pressure on him, bang him, not let him get a good rhythm to his game. Magic is very similar to a lot of us. If he gets in a good rhythm, it's trouble. If you can distort his rhythm, you know, the same thing with me, then it makes it a little bit more difficult for the team and for himself. And Dennis is the type of guy who could get underneath your skin. And I think Magic knew that, and he never really let him underneath his skin, but he wasn't going to back down either. So I think that was...
That's Michael talking about Magic.
He and I think he mentioned it, that we're fierce competitors, and as soon as I say he can't, that's enough fuel to get him going, you know. So I believe in him. I believe in that he can come back and he can make it back fully and help his team be successful. I think we all learn how to do that, and I think what's being misunderstood and mistaken is that his knowledge of how to play the game. You know, we may not be as physically gifted as we once were, but I think knowledgeably we're far greater than what we ever were. And I think that's enough to equal out some of the physical disadvantages. And in this league today, it's very weak in that area. I think the mental aspect, the mental approach to the game. And we feel we're stronger in that area and that we can, you know, compensate for the physical disadvantages. So I don't have any doubt that he can come back and be the type of player that he wants to be, which is an all-around player.
Is this the last time we're going to see Magic versus Michael?
I hope not. You know, I plan on playing around a couple of years, and hopefully he plans on doing the same. I think that's an individual decision. And as you know, like I said, I've enjoyed the competition, and I hate to see it end on this note. We like to have a better game.
That's for sure. Because he'll be dogging me all summer long.
At one point tonight, it looked like you snuck up behind Magic, tried to short it down a little bit. What happened there?
I mean, it's to take some of the seriousness off the game. I mean, no matter how you look at it, it's still a game. You know, we're competitors, but yet we respect this game as being fun and enjoyable. And you know, I've done it before, and he knows it. And I think what everyone like about our personalities and the way we play the game is that we're able to smile in the midst of our jobs. You know, and if we can't do that, then I don't think we need to be here.
And let me add to that he was, he knew what I needed tonight. See, and he told me. So actually, he really got Dennis ready for me. See, he told Dennis what to do, which was great, because I needed to see where I was too against the best. And Dennis is probably, if not the best, at least close to it. Defender, I think he is the best, because he's so strong and he's quick at the same time. So at that moment, he had told Dennis, I think I got fouled by Dennis, and he told Dennis, don't let up on him, beat him up some more. We're gonna get him in shape. And I knew what he was doing. He was working on Dennis to work on me to get me in shape, and I appreciate that.
Well, converse to that.
And they was up 20.
Hey, he knew what he wanted when he came back and he wanted to play against us.
That's right.
You know, I think that was a good example of what his challenges were, and we didn't want to disappoint him at all. We wanted him to see the best that we could play. We wanted him to face what he's going to have to deal with.
It wasn't Michael. Scottie Pippen came